What's up, Media and Popcorn fam? It's Brandon Collins with yet another interview for our YouTube channel. This one is with Ruth Negga, who co-stars with Tessa Thompson in the upcoming Netflix drama Passing that recently premiered at the Sundance Film Festival. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Shout out to Africa for arranging this dope panel interview. Now here's my interview with Ruth Negga. Hi, everyone. Brandon Collins from the Media and Popcorn Podcast. My question is for Ruth. I was wondering, how did the novel influence your portrayal of Claire?
How did the novel influence my portrayal of Claire? That's so interesting. What I loved from the novel is the descriptions of Claire of being, I had this idea that she was fully and wholly in her body and in herself. There was no bit of her physically that didn't inhabit herself, if that makes sense. And I felt like there was no, even though she does wear many masks, I felt like when she walks into a room, the air changes, you know? And you get that sense of that from in the novel. You know, she's, as a child, always willing to stand up for herself, would never back down. This almost a sort of feral quality, which I think comes from being a survivor and being placed in situations where you must fend for yourself. And I try to carry that through, you know, throughout filming. And this idea that how do I say it? The idea that when she looked at you, and I wanted like Irene to feel like, and Tessa to feel like she could see the whole of her. Do you know what I mean? Like that when, and you see this in the film, like, and Rebecca's spoken about it, is the gaze is so important. And there is this sort of invisible thread that binds Claire to Irene. You know, it's this sort of, I wanted to get the feeling of this sort of heady intoxication that happens when she's around Irene, because it really did feel like, from the book and also from Rebecca's beautiful screenplay, that it's sort of like first love. It's like she's meeting her first love again, you know, and that there's a sort of sense that you get the sense that, you know, Claire's sort of beguiled by this woman and attracted to her, and sort of feels like she completes her in a way. You know, Irene has something which Claire feels she's missing, I think. And I think for me, that was in the physicality of her, and what I wanted to bring to her is that, you know, when she looks at Irene, she lights up. And I think you get that's very much present in Nella Larson's book. You know, it's essentially a love story.
Medium popcorn. We are two niggas spoiling movies. Yeah. Brandon Collins, that's me. And Justin Brown for your movie needs. Medium popcorn. Woo! You haven't seen it, well, we're gonna spoil it. Spoil it in your face. That's your warning. So